Hi, in this video we're going to look at updating WordPress. Now there are three things you need to update on WordPress. They are the WordPress core files, the WordPress themes, and the WordPress plugins. And if you log into WordPress and you click on the dashboard, down here you should see an update link, and the update link indicates that we need to do updates by showing the number of updates in a red circle here. And if you go further down the page, you can see the plugins. The plugins are showing that they need updating. There's 4 plugin updates here. Now we can update the plugins by going to the plugins, and we can update the themes by going to the appearance themes. But we can update all of those, the core files, the themes, and the plugins by following the update link. And that's what I'm going to show you in a minute, how to update the core files, the plugins, and the themes through that link. But before I do that, I want to go down to the plugins and show you the plugins. And if I go down there, it indicates the plugin needs updated with a red line here. And you see these plugins need updating with a red line. Now these are only the active ones. You can see they're active because I've got a link here to deactivate. Now also you'll see this plugin needs updating here, but this plugin isn't active. And again, this plugin here isn't active and needs updating. Now when it comes to plugins and themes, you should update inactive and active plugins and themes. So don't just update the active ones. From a security viewpoint, it's important to update both inactive and active. So let me go back to that update link. Now there's the core files here, and it's showing I can update to 4.3.1, which is the current version. And WordPress uses what they call major and minor version numbers. The major ones are 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, etc. And the minor versions are 4.3.1, 4.3.2, 4.3.3, etc. Now WordPress will actually automatically by default update minor versions, so it will automatically go from 4.3.1 to 4.3.2 to 4.3.3, and you may periodically get emails to that effect saying that your WordPress installation has been updated, and there's nothing you need to do about it. Now major updates from 4.2 to 4.3 or 4.3 to 4.4 aren't automatic by default, but you can enable those updates by default by going to the WordPress config file and changing it there. And if you go to the site by following the link below the video, it'll show you how to do that. You can also turn off automatic updates, both major and minor, by editing the WordPress config file. Okay, now you can update individual plugins, or you can update them all in one go just by ticking the selection boxes, and the same goes with the themes. Now when you do an update, when you update an active plugin or an active theme, or when you update the core files, WordPress is put into maintenance mode, and so it's not available to the visitor. Usually it doesn't take very long, but you should perform updates in a quiet period of time. That's a quiet period of time in your location. And I'll show you that when I update the plugins in a second. Okay, I've just opened another window here so you can see the home page. This is a test site. There's nothing much on it, and I just want to show you the maintenance mode when I start updating the plugins. So let me go now. I've selected all the plugins here, and I'm just going to update the plugins, and it will update them one by one. You should see them all appear as they get updated. So it's updating that one, and then it's updating the SEO pack, and it's going to go through all of those 4 plugins. Note, it will update the inactive and the active plugins. And let me just go and refresh that window so you can see the maintenance mode. You can see it there. Okay, all the plugins have been updated. You can see the red circles disappear next to the plugins. Now I just go back to the link, and I can do the same with the themes. select them all and again update all of the themes. Okay, the themes are all updated. You might notice this number's gone down now to 1. The only update left is the core files. And then I just click the update to update the WordPress core files. You may get a message saying you need a database update, so you just update it. And then I'm finished. Okay, now all of the update indicators are gone. There's nothing, no red circles there with numbers in them, and WordPress is completely up to date. Now you should just go back and make sure it's working properly. Just refresh the page, and you should just navigate around the site to make sure it's working as expected. Now I recommend that you take a look at WordPress to see if it needs updating on a regular basis. Usually once a month is okay. Small business owners tend not to make many changes to the site, so they tend not to be logging in and out of the site on a daily basis. So it's important that they establish some kind of schedule where they check WordPress and make sure it needs needs updating. And don't forget, update active and inactive plugins and themes. That's important from a security viewpoint. Okay, that's the end of this video on how to update WordPress. Until next time, bye.